So I'm gonna try one of these. I haven't made a video in a while. This video is gonna be on emotional release. And what does it mean when you have something in you that needs to come out? Some kind of emotion that you're blocking in yourself. In today's society, it's common, especially for men, to suppress these emotions in us. And we think we've been led to believe it's not manly, it's not cool, and it's something that's a feminine aspect of the human experience. And regardless if it's feminine or not, when you block your energy and you don't allow your energy to flow out, when you hold everything in, it's just like as if you have a hose and you bend that hose and you create a spot where there's no more flow. The water can't flow through that hose anymore, right where you block that emotion. And anytime something happens that triggers something in you, and that emotion arises, you suppress it, and it builds bigger, deeper. And in this process, what happens is you don't even know anymore where you initially created that block. You don't have you lose touch with its first arising, where you first buried it and then started adding more and more and more dirt on top, until you don't even know what's at the bottom of that trench, that deep trench you just dug for yourself now. And that's why so many of us have so much anger, so much sadness, all these deep emotions that we don't allow to come out. And something happens, it triggers something, and let's say we do start to cry. You know, a lot of times that first initial release can feel so good, but we get attached to also the feeling of how good you feel after that release, not realizing that there's so many layers left, because you've been for years piling dirt on top and on top and on top, all those resentments and all those bottled down emotions. So it's great to cry, it's great to have those releases. It's important to layer by layer start to release those trapped emotions, as long as we don't fall into the trap of, you know, it's done, you know, we cried, we got out those emotions, and then start to believe that we're done with it. Healing is a process that happens in layers. So you have to forgive yourself early on if possible. Accept where you are in your path, in your journey. Accept that it's not going to happen overnight. Because if you attach to the idea that you're done with your healing, then the next time you have that arising of emotion through you, you're going to feel like, I'm never going to get this, here I am again. And that's not the point. Yes, you're there again, but you can't get to the bottom of that hole you dug with just one scoop of the shovel, can you now? Anything in life worth having takes enormous effort. And it doesn't at the same time. The effort, the sense of effort is put there by you feeling like you're never going to get to the bottom. And by doing that, you just add another scoop of dirt on top of the hole you just dug. So the trick in healing, the trick in releasing these emotions is to release them and to leave it at that. Not to attach yourself to any feeling of, yes, I'm getting there, and there's nothing wrong with that, but don't attach to the feeling of, I should say, excuse me, don't attach to the feeling that you think you got it. Just accept that that's what happened then and there, enjoy, embrace it, because it is beautiful. And at the end, you will get there. The key is just not to put the shovel down. Lean it against the wall. Give it a rest. Don't hold it with you always. But don't forget about it, that's what I mean by don't put it down. Don't throw that shovel away thinking you're finished. Don't set yourself up for another failure, for another feeling of, I thought I was done with this. Don't be afraid of the lessons. Embrace your journey, my friends. Thank you for listening.